Recording this. Don't be afraid, ladies. So we're going to start off with who you are, what you do, what's your business, and then what are you looking to get from tonight? I'm going to let our amazing speaker in, and don't be scared. I'll go first. So my name is Desiree Dela Cruz Jones. As many of you guys know, I am the founder of Sis Get Up. As I always say, the community is open, sis. It's for us all. And so make sure that you're showing up and showing out in the community as we bring in all the amazing speakers. What I do is I publish authors. And so those who are looking to, sorry, my puppy's acting crazy. Those who are looking to start books, write books, that's what I do. I help them get out of that stagnation and push them books, them journals, whatever it is. And what I'm looking to gain from tonight is just strategy. My marketing has been all over the place. I feel like I have two brands that I'm trying to push. And so I want to learn from our beautiful host tonight, how to get some more marketing tips. So that's what I'm here for. Who wants to go next? And then we'll bring our speaker up. Come on, ladies.
I can. Are we introducing ourselves? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay, my name is Deirdre Westfall, and I am the first licensed CMOS distributor here in the city of Lansing in mid-Michigan with a business by the name of Nature's 92. And I will be leaving the cohort that I have downtown Lansing and be going wholesale, changing my whole business model. So I needed this tonight.
OMG, that's like a bomb right there. You just dropped. I gotta hear more, girl. We're gonna have to talk. I love it.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Loretta, I see you raised your hand, sis.
Hey, that's right. My name is Loretta Williams, and my business is LP Consulting and Management, and I help people make their dreams come true, one money goal at a time. So I help individuals reach their personal financial money goals.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. Who is next?
Hey, ladies, I'll go. My name is Rachel Pettis, and Desiree, it's nice to meet you. I actually did a co-author book with Maisha Barnett and Chi Smith earlier this year. But I own Pettis Effect Insurance Agency, and I currently am a licensed life insurance agent. So we do 401k rollovers, life insurance annuities, and I also mentor new agents that are wanting to get into getting licensed in all 50 states. Or really, I just love talking to women that are wanting to leave their 9 to 5s and figure out what that additional income source is. I've been in multiple level marketing companies and different things like that. So just looking to connect with women, and definitely like you, I feel like my marketing is a little bit all over the place, and I'm really looking to market my book and market my insurance agency at the same time without seeming like I'm all over the place. So definitely looking forward to what we learned tonight. Nice to meet you, ladies.
I love it, girl. And I'm so excited to meet you as well. I was so happy to have you in the community. So welcome. Welcome. Anybody else?
I guess I'll go. Oh.
Who was that?
It's Raquel.
Go ahead, sis.
Hey, ladies, it's me, Raquel. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I won't say who I am on here. But I'm Raquel. I'm a women's empowerment life coach with Sister to Sister. And also my motto is Ready, Set, Empower. I'm here tonight because I want to learn more about marketing and seeing how I can make Sister to Sister better in myself. So thank you all for having me.
I love it. Yes, girl. Sister to Sister is bomb, y'all. Check it out if you haven't already. All right, let's just take a few more and we'll get started. Who else was trying to go?
Hello, I'm sorry. Hi, ladies. This is Tiffany.
Hi.
Hi. I just started a business, Hub of Scrubs. I'm a scrub retailer. So, I'm here just to learn where to start, how to gain momentum and keep it going, how to network, get my name out there, and just to start off strong so I can continue and finish strong. So, it's nice being here and nice meeting you, ladies.
Yes, I love it. Thank you so much for that. And don't y'all be scared to come off camera. I have one in the comments real quick. It's from Miss Antonia. She says she can't help, but she's a mindset coach, a business strategist, and she's looking to gain new strategies. Is there any last one? Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead, Sade.
Okay. Oh. Hi, I'm Sade. I am the CEO of Alexander's AKC Kennels. We have health-tested English Bulldogs and Pugs and possibly Poodles in the future. And there's finance offered on all puppies. I'm here tonight to learn new ways to market and better ways to get the word out.
Awesome. I love that. You were breaking up a little bit, but sis is a breeder. She has so many dogs. I even hear you guys have poodles, right? That's amazing. So I love it. All right. Without further ado, I want to go ahead.
Just poodles right now.
Oh, just poodles. Okay. Thank you, sis. If you didn't get a chance, go ahead and drop it in the comments because I want to be mindful of time and go ahead and get started. The amazing Dominique, our speaker, is here in the room. And so I just want to bring her on. I have been following her for a little bit of time. And so far, she has just blown me away with her tips, her marketing, and all that good stuff. And so, Dominique, if you're ready, you can go ahead and take the stage, sis.
Hey everybody, I don't know what's going on with my camera. I actually hate being on Zoom without my face showing. So if it starts to pop up, you will see me when you see me, but we can go ahead and get started for the sake of time. So hey girl, hey sis. That's what we say here, right? Hey sis.
Yes, hey sis.
Hey sis. All right. So you guys are definitely in the right spot. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm actually gonna do an encore of what of a masterclass that I did last night. It's going to be heavily focused in on strategy. So you'll hear a little bit about me here in a second, but let's just go ahead and get started. If you guys are in a place to get a pen and paper, I highly recommend a pen and paper type of thing. I'm going to be going a little fast because I am pressed for time. I have a hard stop at 8, but at 8 Eastern Standard Time. So I'm gonna kind of push through, but you guys can definitely follow me, DM me and things of that sort. And, you know, we can go from there. But let me go ahead and share my screen and we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, you guys should be able to see my PowerPoint slide. Let me go ahead and put it from the beginning. All right, you guys see it? All right.
Yes.
All right, cool. So it says it's time, sis. All right. It's time. So my business model, if you will, is to help you hit your first 6 figures, right? Starting with at least having consistent 10K months. So that's like one of the biggest things that I kind of teach and preach for my clients. So what I'm going to do tonight is go over strategies to help you consistently, emphasis on the word consistent, consistently have 10K months. So I am very themey. So anytime you guys see me in any facet, you'll see some type of theme. So right now it's the casino aspect of it. So it's time, right? If you needed a sign that it's time to elevate your business and your bank account, all right, this is your sign. On IG, I am Dominique's Purpose. On Facebook, I'm Dominique's Purpose. My group is Bomb Business Women with Purpose. So definitely, you know, you'll find me and see me in these social media streets for sure. But let's go ahead and push through. Why is it not going? All right. So welcome to the Marketing Casino. All right. Here's what we're going to learn. We're going to learn strategies to increase your sales, strategies to organically, emphasis on organically create awareness to connect with your target audience, and strategies that'll help you hit your 10K months in your business easily, right? So effortlessly, you have to work, but I'm going to give you strategies that once you master them, it's an easy peasy type of thing, if you will. Here are 4 rules. All right. 4 rules. Number 1, you must bet on you. If you can't bet on you, sis, I definitely am not the marketing strategist for you. Okay. You have to be willing, ready, capable, and able to bet on you at all times. Number 2, you only can look at your hand. All right. And let's talk about this for a second, because in social media, for example, there's so many, I can only speak for myself and maybe you guys can relate, but so many times you will see somebody else like, well, how did they do it? Well, what they doing? Or I have more talent, or blah, 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 blah. Don't worry about nobody else, sis. All right. Worry about you. Only look at your hand, because that's the hand that you have to play. All right. Second is be poker face ready. What that means is be ready for anything, right? Don't let us see you sweat. Don't let us see you, you know, super, super confident, whatever that may look like. Just have poker face at all times. Just because this is life, right? Things happen. I went through one of the biggest breakups of my life about 2 years ago, and I still had to show up. I was crying in the inside every day. Okay. If I would have known now what I know then, I would have been crying none at all, just for the record. But at that moment, I had to be poker face ready, right? No matter what I was going through, still had to show up and show out for my business. And then last but not least, the last rule is you have to play. When we play, because we betting on us, you have to play to win. I don't go into a casino like, hey, I'm just gonna lose all my money. The goal is to play to win, all right? So those are the rules. Here's a little bit about me, your dealer, all right? I am Dominique Addison. I'm born and raised in Kansas City, Missouri. So I am from the show me state, right? We're going to stop talking about other things we're going to do and just show the people what we're going to do, okay? I found my purpose 7 years ago. So I started my business almost 8 years ago. March it hit 8 years. At a time where I was actually trying to figure out what my purpose was, right? I was trying to figure out what my purpose was. And marketing was like my area of expertise. And I found my purpose to helping people fulfill their purposes. So have a bachelor's degree in marketing, also have my MBA. If any of that matters, been in the marketing industry for about 15 years. I'm definitely committed to what it is that I do. I truly want to see really like bomb boss women all win, right? I made my first 6 figures in less than 6 months. So I started my business March 2015. By August 2015, so like about 5 months or so, I had hit 6 figures. And the strategies that I'm going to go over tonight is going to show you how to do that exact same thing. My business motto is to help you hit your first 6 figures. So it's elevating your business and your bank account. But like my personal motto, if you ever watch me live or anything of that sort, you'll hear me say this a trillion times. We, right? And that's you and that's me, okay? We are way too bomb not to be bomb, and we're way too bomb to be letting people with half our potential show us up and show us out. I want to take some time and talk about where this came from, because it's like when I say it with I talk to me a lot, right? Sometimes I have to go to the mirror and say these same exact words. But back in 2017-ish, I transitioned to online, right? Transitioned to online because I saw people were making money online. It was like, okay. But when I got online, it didn't do what it needed to do for me. So I thought like, all right, I'll have a cute little pic, right? All right, let me just post a little bikini pic, get all these likes, all these followers. My business is just gonna go haywire, right? It didn't do that, okay? It did not do that at all, to say the least. So I had to get purposeful. I had to do it on purpose. I had to get intentional with what it is that I'm doing. But what I used to do back then is I used to sit and I watch somebody with half my potential show me up and show me out in real life, right? I don't care what I could say about her, what she knew, what she didn't know. She showed me out because she showed up, right? She was going live all the time, pushing her product and service, like doing the darn thing, and I wasn't, right? So I guess on that note, let me just go ahead and say this. Procrastination, guys, will either kill your dream or have you watching somebody else live out your dream. So take it how you want to take it. It's time. All right. I'm a big dreamer, right? And I'm an even bigger risk taker. I'm always bet on me at all times. I'm still overcoming many challenging obstacles because I'm human, right? I'm human, so I'm gonna make mistakes just like you. I hear an echo. Let's see if I can get the echo out. Give me
I got you, sis.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Creativity is my superpower. So I am definitely not a traditional marketer, if you will. I am a strategist. Strategy is my thing. Creativity is my superpower. I'm really big on standing out, doing something different, getting outside the box. As if we're at the marketing casino, my favorite game at the casino is blackjack and roulette. So I actually am like a gambler. I think I skipped over one. I guess another important factor is that I've helped over the last almost 8 years. I've helped thousands of small businesswomen, bomb businesswomen, if you will, make their first 6 figures. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the next one. I don't know why it's not clicking. I'm having so many technical issues. All right, it's game time. All right, this is where pen and paper is going to come into play at. I'm going to run through this a little fast, but I talk fast, but I repeat myself a lot as well. So you guys hopefully should be able to get it. So the bet is 10K, right? If your bet is 5K, 2K, $500, or $2, put your bet there, right? I'm going to go over the strategy on how to make 10K. But if you're not there yet, it's okay, sis. All right. It's okay. It takes baby steps. Your goal for the month of February, and we're really early on, right? So we're at a time, right, at this point where if you do what you need to do and you show up and show out this month, you can hit your goal, exceed your goal. All right. So the bet is 10K. And that's what I'm going to kind of emphasize on here. But if you have a goal of $500 or $2, all right, put that there because we're playing to win. There were 4 rules for those that just may popped on or didn't get those rules. The first rule was to bet on you at all times. Second was to only look at your hand. Third was to be poker face ready. And fourth was to play to win. We ain't playing to lose, sis, all right? All right, so knowing your hand, right? The hand that you have. Don't worry about nobody else's hand. Don't worry about what they doing, how they doing it. Worry about what you got so you can go and make it happen. So figure out what your best seller is or your focus product, okay? What is your best seller and focus product? And we're going to get into some strategies here in a second, but these are key components. You need to have a bestseller or one focus product, all right? And I noticed we had a variety of different people on here. So whatever your best service or best product or best sought out, whatever it is that you sell, that's what you want to rock with, okay? And then you want to write down how much it costs, right? What is that? What do people pay for it? And then you're going to figure out what you need to play, right? AKA how many sales do you need? And so I'm going to show you 4 hands that I play. But again, don't worry about my hand. You're going to be creating your own hand. And I want you to not get discouraged by the number, and we'll talk about it here in a little bit, okay? So here's a hand that I play, right? So remember, my bet is 10K. And so if I want to make 10K, right? So I have content calendars that I sell every month, right? Very creative content calendars. Again, I told you that's my superpower. This is the actual cover for the content calendar for February that is super duper bomb. So if you're struggling with engagement, you may want to look at this a little bit. My February content calendar is $111.11, right? So if this is the hand that I'm dealing, okay? If this is the hand that I'm playing, I need to play 90 times. So I need 90 sales to hit that. So 90 seems a little discouraging a little bit, right? So it's like 90, like, dang, that's a lot. But if you do 90 divided by how many days in February? 28, that's like 3-4 sales a day. So if I do what I need to do, and I'm going to give you the strategies that you need to do that, I can make 3 or 4 sales a day easily, right? But usually when you see that big number, it's like, oh my God. And even let's talk about this for a second. Back in, I think June is when I start selling my content calendars. Last June, when or May, one of those months. That first time I sold it, my content calendar was 111 or just 1111, right? 11 is my favorite number for anybody wondering why everything is centered around 11. But it was $11.11. Okay. So those that have like a lower tier product or whatnot, and you have like a crazy number like 900, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged by that, because it's easier for somebody to pay me $11.11 than it is for them to pay me $111.11. Okay. So just worry about your hand and what you got to play. So this is one of my hands. All right. The next one is this was my bestseller in the fall. This is my 3-day masterclass. It happens once a quarter. And it starts off at $397.11. So this hand looks a little different, right? Because now I only need to play 25 times, right? 25 times in the month to hit it. So that's like one sale every day. And I could take the weekends, quote unquote, off if I wanted to. But this is another hand. Again, what is your hand? What is your bestseller? So I'm literally taking my 10K, right? Divided by the amount of my product or service, and that number is wrong there. And then that's how I'm able to get that particular aspect of it. All right. And if you guys need to come off mute, ask me a question regarding this, feel free to, if you don't get it, right? But I'll have a little time for a Q&A session after this. But the thing right now, what we're doing is figuring out what hand we're going to play. All right. Because remember, you're only playing your hand. All right. And we'll talk about why we're only playing one hand here in a little bit. All right. So you want to take your amount you want to make, divide it by the amount that someone spends with you, or the average amount. So say if there's any boutique owners on here, just the average amount someone spends with you. Okay. At that particular time. All right. Or like a pair of jeans, you know, like your bestseller may be like your jean line, maybe not one pair of jeans, but like your jeans or your lingerie, whatever that may be, whatever your bestseller is. This is a crucial component. You need to know that so we can play that. Okay. Here's another hand that I play, right? And this looks totally different, right? If I want to make 10K, my coaching, I'm actually revamping. It launches on February the 14th. I'm super excited about it. It's called the Marketing Date. So it's date night themed. So this is going to be like my lower, my coaching aspect of it. So this is the cost of dinner and a movie. So it's $2,777.11, right? So if I want to play this, it's like four sales. I don't know why my numbers are off. 4 sales on this aspect of it, right? Versus the 90 sales that I needed. So I can literally be very intentional with what it is that I need to get to who I want to get to, if that makes any sense. It's very crucial you have a hand to play. The hand that I'm playing is this one. So this is the hand that I am playing all month of February. I released my content calendars I pre-sold my content calendars last weekend. In about 2 days, I was able to make 10K. Okay. By using the strategies that I'm about to give you. But I needed to know this hand though. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and go on to the next part. Here are some betting strategies, AKA some marketing strategies that we're going to actually get into. So here's some base things that you guys need to know. One product. Why one product? Why do we need one focused product? Why are we only focusing on one thing? It's because when people have too much, they're confused. They don't know what to pay you for, right? I want you to be very clear on what to pay me for. I don't want you to go research all 10 of my products and services and then figure out, oh my God, I can't make a decision. Then your kids are doing something that you forget or whatever the case may be. Just be focused. The power of one. All right. Focus. What's that? Who sings that song? Like, can you focus on me? Right? Have someone be able just to focus on that one thing, the power of one. So one product that solves one problem, then you have one solution and you're going to market to one person. You're going to talk about one topic. You're going to have one sales page and one freebie. All right. This is like maybe something you want to take a screenshot of or write these down. So I'll pause for a second, let you guys write these down. And then we're going to go into the why aspect of it. All right. Actually, for the sake of time, I'm going to keep going, but I will come back to this particular slide deck. Okay. All right. So here's a focus, right? So this is me focusing in on the lead is right. So I actually did this. I launched this particular masterclass back in when this was popping. So this was my focal point. But let's talk about it, right? So the product is the lead is right. That's the only product I was pushing, right? The only product that I was pushing. Does that mean that's the only product that I was advertising? No. Does that mean that's the only product that I was that I posted about? No. But this was the product that I focused on and was super intentional with. So the lead is right is my 3-day masterclass where I teach you how to generate leads organically. Lead generation is like one of my specialties. I can probably teach you how to generate I can confidently say in about 48 hours, which is what this is, you're going to generate 100 targeted leads organically. I don't think I mentioned earlier, I am an organic marketer, so I don't teach ads. Nothing against them. It's just not my thing. I can make it do what it do all organically. Have one person. So I'm going after a bomb businesswoman ready to put in the work to elevate her business and her bank account for lead generation. The problem is lead generation, lack of leads, consistency of leads. And the solution is organic marketing strategies to help to generate targeted leads. If you guys notice, the topic is all about lead generation. And so let's talk about how I did this. So this month, the focus is on engagement, right? I told you the hand that I'm playing is my my content calendar. The engagement is the focus. So engagement is my topic. So now what I'm doing with the topic is this is topics that I'm going to use for lives, for email, for posting for TikToks, right? Here's my topic, engagement. I'm now going to be able to break that down into like subtopics. So I can talk about getting engagement on a masterclass, getting engagement on in Facebook groups, getting engagement when you go live, getting engagement in your stories, getting engagement when you post, getting engagement when you do a TikTok or reel. Do you guys see what I'm doing here? But the focus is on engagement, right? So what I'm doing is I'm making people problem aware, right? You're struggling with, on this page here, we're struggling with lead generation, right? It doesn't matter, no matter what focus you end up doing or what product you're focusing in on, the same strategy aligns with that strategy, right? This is all focused on lead generation. So I can talk about how to get leads on Facebook, how to get leads on at a networking event, how to cultivate your leads, how to segment your leads. Like there's a list of things that can go on and on and on, but the focus and the topic is on one thing. So that when I'm talking about it, I can literally make you aware of what it is and really be the expert in that and show up and show out in that form, if that makes any sense to you guys. All right. So going back here, we just talked about one product, one problem, one solution, one person. The one person is let's put emphasis here. This is like your avatar. Your avatar is your ideal client. Everybody is not your client, right? And all money ain't good money. One of the biggest mistakes, one of the biggest lessons that I learned over the last almost 8 years is that you don't have to take everybody money. Okay. If you go after the right person, it not only works for them, but it works for you too. The person that you could produce the best results for, right? That can fit your genes the best, if you will, like going after one type of person so that makes your reviews better. It makes your word of mouth better and things of that sort. But that's a whole nother live for a whole nother day. But those are the 4 things that we just talked about. Now we're going to get into, or the 5, because we talked about one topic as well. Now we're going to get into one sales page and one freebie. So this is usually the part that a lot of people don't have. It's like, all right, I could talk about one product. I have a solution. I got a problem. I know the person I'm going after, and I can talk about whatever topic, right? Now we're going to talk about the freebie and the sales page. I told you guys that lead generation is like my thing. I generated my biggest success story that I accounted for last year or the year prior, one of the years, very recent. I generated over 10,000 new email subscribers. So 10,000 new people joined my email list. It was 10,003 to be exact, in 17 days. All organic. So over 10,000, let me repeat, over 10,000 people joined my email list in 17 days. Your email list is how you're going to be able to lead people to your paid products and services. Okay. That is like my bread and butter. I would rather generate leads and make a sale in that exact moment. Like focus on, and that's where people mess up at. It's like, hey, I want to sell. I don't. I just want you to join my email list, and then I'll do what I need to do to get you over the hook, if that makes any sense. But the thing that people also struggle with is this, right? The focus sales page. This here on the left is my old website. It's actually in the process of getting updated, but this is my website, right? Everything is focused around purpose. If you guys haven't noticed, if it doesn't have a purpose, it just doesn't make sense to me. All right. My brand is Dominique's Purpose. My business is Purpose Marketing Inc. My group is, Bomb Business Women with Purpose. Like everything is centered around purpose. But when you go to my website, so this is my entire website, right? When you go here, you're going to play around, right? There's a guku of freebies, right? I got some FAQs. I have ways to work with me. Like there's a lot. You could scroll down here. There's different pictures. It's like you're going to get lost in the sauce. I don't need you going here, right? You can go here, but when I'm trying to sell, right? When I am doing my 10K and I'm betting on me, I'm never going to send you to my website ever. All right. I'm going to send you to a focused sales page, a landing page, a lead page, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be focused. So here's like the focus page for the lead is right. Right? When you go there, all you're going to do is see information about the lead is right. You're going to see FAQs regarding the lead is right. You're going to see, the reasons to join the lead is right, and so forth. So that's all you're going to see. Now, all my freebies that you go to. So once you guys are done, if I'm done here, you guys can go to click the link in my bio. There's a ton of freebies that you guys can grab for free, like to grow your email list, to understand your target audience and so forth. There's a ton of them. But when you go there, it's so centered to one person, right? So that one focus aspect that I am doing. Why? Is because I don't want you to get lost. When you go to the Lead is Right page, that's all you're going to see. When you go to the engagement February content calendar, that's all you're going to see, right? I don't want you to be debating against, like, do I buy this or do I buy that or do I buy that? Whatever I'm focusing on is going to be what I'm pushing, if that makes any sense. Okay. So this is a very crucial component. Any email platform that you have, you can create a sales page, a focused sales page, a focused lead page, a focused product page, or whatever you want to call it. So say I normally recommend, like, someone fresh for email marketing. I would always say, like, try MailChimp, right? That's not my email platform of choice. I use Constant Contact. However, MailChimp does what it needs to do. And from there, you can create a focused sales page, a focused lead page, or things of that sort. So it doesn't mean that people have to purchase from that page, but it's something where you're focusing in on there. So say you have a Shopify store, right? Or you have a website boutique. Okay. That's your entire page, right? You don't want me to get here and then don't know what to buy, and then I buy nothing, right? So if you create a lead page where it's like a focus page, we're going to call it a focus page. And you just, like, you know, the XYZ jeans to make your curves stand out, or whatever the case may be, and you go the benefits or whatever, and then you say, like, shop here. That shop here can then transfer over to your Shopify site, but you want to be focused so I don't lose sight of what it is that I'm coming for, if that makes any sense. Okay. All right. So the last part is the focus freebie. This is where you start generating leads. This is called a lead magnet, right? A freebie is a lead magnet. This is how you lead people to your paid products and services. I don't care what business you're in, what industry you're in, what you sell, who you sell, whatever that may be. Like, it doesn't matter. Everybody, I repeat, everybody needs a freebie. Everybody needs a lead magnet. All right. So as we talked about the Lead is Right, when I was pushing the Lead is Right, I had a freebie that was called How to Grow Your Email List. It's actually still a freebie now. And the purpose of it is to lead people to my paid products and service. So when you think about a lead magnet, and the most, the easiest term to get you to understand is think about a quick how-to, right? How-tos are great. 10 ways to, 5 ways to, 3 ways to, whatever it is that you're doing, right? So for example, someone said they have poodles, right? Like, let's, so obviously the person that is buying her product, her I guess it's a product. We can call it, yeah, it'll be a product. The dog is the product. It wants a dog, right? So what type of freebie can she create for that person, right? So maybe how to prep your house to get a new dog. You get what I'm saying? So you want to have a freebie that can lead people to your paid products and services. So in here is very crucial to make sure that you're actually leading, right? We're not just giving away free stuff and not trying to get anything in return. That's not what we're going after. So for example, in this particular guide here, and then once you download it, you'll see how I do it. But there's like 10 ways. I don't know how many ways there are, but there's some very cool strategies in here. But one of the ways is to create, you know, to come to the masterclass, to be a contestant on the Lead is Right, right? And to generate, you know, XYZ, to learn strategies to do XYZ. Right. Another one of the 10 ways is going to be to, you know, to have a creative marketing strategy. Make sure, then I may lead you to watch a live of mine or something of that sort. But you have to lead them to your paid products and services. So going back to the poodle, you have like your, you know, different ways to prep your house. You know, I don't know, you know, put up I'm thinking of a kid now, but, you know, tape up the plugs, you know, put your shoes away, blah, 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 blah. And make sure you get with the best dog breeder, aka, and like, check me out here. That's how you're going to be able to lead them over to your paid products and services. You have to have a freebie. Freebies are lead magnets. Lead magnets lead people to your paid products and services. Okay. And it has to correlate. What I mean by correlate, and I'm trying to jam all this in a very short amount of time, y'all. So hopefully y'all picking up what I put down. Correlate is like, you see how this is growing your email list, and then I have a service, a product that directly is focused on lead generation. So say you are selling, so let's say, talk about the poodle, right? If it's like, if she had a freebie, like, you know, how to 10 ways to train your cat, right? Like, that's cool, right? And maybe she'll get people to opt into that. Now she's growing her email list, but then you sell dogs. It doesn't necessarily correlate. All right. So it has to correlate, and it does not have to be directly. So an indirect example is I have a freebie that's like 10 ways to stay productive throughout the week, right? I'm a marketing strategist. It has nothing to really do with marketing, but marketing is integrated in there. So of those 10 ways to how to stay productive, there's one way that says, you know, have a creative marketing strategy to learn more, click here, or book a consultation with me here. I'm still able to lead people to my paid products and services. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. I see the chat. I do see some chat stuff here. I'll answer questions, but if it's something that needs to be answered in this exact moment, come off mute and we can talk about it. Okay. But focus freebie, focus to correlate to your focus product. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get into some strategies real quick. I'm going to go over 4 games. You know, we're at the marketing casino. These are the actual strategies. So we got the betting strategies, right? So to have the focus aspect, we know the rules. The rules are, I got to keep saying it just to make sure you at the right casino. Okay. Number 1, you must bet on you. 2, you can only look at your hand. 3, be poker face ready. And 4, you are playing to win. All right. So I'm doing the casino, the marketing edition. So the first strategy is shooting your shot. Once we get to know each other, you're going to hear me talk about shoot your shot all the time. In my group on Saturdays, I themed it as shoot your shot Saturday. This is something that has been able to completely 10x my business, if you will. Back in 2017, 2018, when I introduced myself to the online arena. So I started in 2015, just to give you a little backstory. My first clients were insurance agents. Why? Because I was in the insurance world all my life, up until now. So I was in the insurance world, and so just easily transitioned. 2017, I was like, yeah, I don't know if they're for me anymore. I wanted to get into PR, right? I know marketing, but I didn't know PR per se. I lived in Atlanta at the time. And I was like, you know what? All these people are quote unquote celebrities. Let me start shooting my shot. I shot my shot to some really, really big celebrities. So all your favorite singers and, you know, your Atlanta housewives, your favorite love and hip hoppers. Like, I was shooting the hell out of my shot, y'all. Okay. All the time. If I showed you my shots and the people who responded, you'd be like, oh my God. Right. But they wouldn't have known that I existed if I didn't go and shoot. If you don't shoot, you miss 100% of those shots you do not shoot. And just think about the literal sense of it is like, go stand in a basketball court with a ball and just keep shooting. I can guarantee you will make a shot. So with this aspect of it is that you want to shoot your shot every day, right? Shoot your shot every day. Remember that number that we came up with earlier? And I guess I did break it down. So I told you I needed 90 sales to hit 10K. If I was just focusing on, if my goal was 10K only, and I was focusing on my February content calendar, I needed to sell my content calendar 90 times, broke it down by days, like 3 or 4 sales a day, right? So if I need 4 sales a day, the shoot your shot strategy is to use the 3X rule. All right. Why 3X? Think about life in general. When you go rent an apartment or you need a loan, they want you to make 3 times the amount of whatever. Why? To ensure that you can pay them back. So in the same concept, you want to shoot your shot to 3 times the amount of people that you need, right? And 3 times the amount is actually playing it a little small. Depending on where you are in your business, you may actually have to, 10X or, 20X that number. On a regular, I shoot my shot to about 100, technically 111 people, but at least 100 people is my mark every single day in some way, shape, or form, right? I may be shooting my shot for sales. I may be shooting my shot to, for you to download my freebie that I have. I may be shooting my shot to grow my group, right? So like, it's a number of things of how you can shoot your shot. But the key component here is that you have to what you need every day. Go after 3 times that amount of people to help you get that number. And then sometimes you may have to amp that number up. Okay. But shooting your shot is a main strategy that I use to this day. 8 years almost in, I shoot my shot every single day. It doesn't get old. This is how I make money. All right. The next strategy is roulette, which is one of my favorite games. So I'm going to try to explain the game a little bit for those that don't gamble. And I don't encourage gambling, for the record. But roulette is, I'll just kind of give you the base aspect of it. It's a board of numbers, 36 numbers. There's other things on there as well. But let's just kind of focus in on those 36 numbers. And you bet on them, right? And so in this aspect, I correlate this in the marketing world of turning on your cocky, right? This is something that, you know, that I preach and teach, if you will, is to turn on your cocky every single day. What is cocky? Cocky is your area of expertise, your zone of genius. Like marketing is my thing, right? This is my cocky, right? So I show up as an expert in marketing every single day. If you are a dog breeder, you need to show up as an expert, as someone really bomb at that every single day. How do you turn on your cocky? Lives, content, emails, group interactions, proposals, TikToks, reels, right? The list can go on and on and on. You turn on your cocky and you show up as the most bomb version of you, because you way too bomb not to, okay? So on the roulette aspect of it, so I had numbers, right? So we said those 36 numbers. I have a number, right? 11 is my number. 31, my birthday is March 31st, so I play 31. My mom's birthday is the 14th. My sister's birthday is the 23rd. So when I go and play roulette, I confidently turn on my cocky and just put my money on my chips on those numbers, right? Like, all right, boom, turn on my cocky. So that's kind of what I think of it as, like, you confident, like, these are your numbers. This is something that you betting on you, right? This is you betting on you. Turn on your cocky. I repeat, everybody has to show up and show out as their best self in whatever it is that they do. I'm assuming, all right, you know what they say about assuming things, but I'm just going to go ahead and go out on a whim here. Whatever industry you're in, whatever business you started because you deem that you're bomb at it, right? So be that, okay? Be that. It's just that simple. Be bomb at what you're doing, but you have to show us. People want to work with bomb people. My clients work with me because I'm bomb at marketing, not because I'm mediocre at it, right? They don't think I can elevate their business, their bank account. They know, they're confident in it because I show up as that. So turn on your cocky every single day. All right. Third strategy is story selling. So I correlate this to blackjack. So the marketing edition. So blackjack and roulette, I told you guys earlier, this is two of my favorite games, right? Blackjack is like this is blackjack on here. So you are playing against the dealer. And if I'm explaining these games for those real gamblers out here, then just, you know, I know I ain't explaining it that well, but let's say the dealer has a 10 showing, because normally you only see the first card, that other card is not shown, right? The assumption is that he has a 10 underneath. So your goal is to beat the dealer or push against him, right? Is to beat the dealer. So for example, say he had a 7 showing, your thought process is he has a 10 underneath, right? So which is going to be 17. So when I think about story selling, it's like blackjack. It's like you're playing, so you want to get hit. So like if I had a 12 on my hand, if I had a 4 and an 8, right? That's the cards that I was dealt. Remember, that's my hand. Right now, I'm gonna story sell. I'm gonna tell them to hit me. So when I hit, like I'm tapping on my computer screen, like y'all can see me. But I'm having them hit. Story selling is that. And when I say hit, it's like they go into the next one. I want another card, right? So story selling is that you're gonna get them hooked in your stories, and then you can sell. I told you guys I made a little over 10K for the content calendar when I launched it last weekend. How did I do it? It was strictly through story selling. I didn't do any shots. I guess I turned on my cocky, but it was through story selling. So here's a quick formula. There is a live on my business page that you guys can find with all the details there, but there's 4 parts of story selling. And this is literally in your stories. So number 1, you want to have a bait photo. My bait photos be a little baity, if you will, but it doesn't have to be mine's are like normally selfies and things of that sort. But it doesn't have to be. Kids are great bait. Your man could be a great bait. Your woman could be a great bait. Dogs, animals, food, cars, flowers, like anything that attracts your audience that they want to see more. They want to see like, who's she with? Who bought those? You know, where'd that come from? Things of that sort. That's bait, right? Once you hook them, do something with it. So once you grab my attention, do something with it. All right. So you have your bait. Bait is a necessity. You cannot story sell properly and effectively, easily, effortlessly if you don't have a bait photo. You're going to lose people. Once I get their attention, I then go to my I help statement. Everybody I have has an I help statement, right? I help you elevate your business and your bank account. I help you increase your engagement. I help you unlock your potential, fulfill your purpose, right? Those are my I help statements. What it is that you're bomb at, you just turn it into an I help statement, right? So like you got my attention with your bait photo, then you're going to go in and turn your cocky. I help people do XYZ, right? And then you're going to then have your focal product, and then you're going to poll your audience. So let's just picture this really quick. I don't think I actually have a story today, but I definitely will have one tomorrow. I have a bait photo, a selfie of myself, right? It's like, oh, she look cute, or maybe she don't look that cute. Whatever it is, I got your attention. The next thing you're gonna see on the next story, you're gonna see like, oh, I help people elevate their business and their bank account, right? Maybe I'll put like a fingernail emoji on it. Boom. Okay. Then I'm gonna post the content calendar because that's my focus product, right? Engagement, the engagement calendar. I'll focus that. I'll post that on my third story. The next one is gonna be like, are you ready to elevate your business and your bank account? So you will use the poll feature on Facebook, Instagram, right? So now I'm talking to you, right? I told you what I can help you do. Now I'm going to ask you, are you ready to? And the key component when you poll an audience, ask a question is it has to be two positives, right? Two positives. You don't ever want to say like a yes or a no. Like, are you ready to elevate your business in your bank account? And then you say no. Like once you say no, the conversation's over. And I don't want to talk to you anyway. But if you keep it open, like, yes, I'm ready. And like, absolutely, tell me more. Right now, you're opening up a conversation where we can talk about it more. Right now, I can go and shoot my shot. Now I can shoot my shot for selling. Like, hey, girl, hey, right? You said you're ready to elevate your business, your bank account. Now let's go grab this content calendar. You guys get what I'm doing here, picking up what I put down. So that's the third strategy, is story selling. The fourth one is we cannot forget about, the slot machines. Okay, slot machines. I think of my grandmother. She used to go to the casino with me a lot. She'll be at like slot machines was her thing, right? Just love to just sit on there and just hit the buttons. I think the noise and everything is what excites them, right? And that's the same concept with marketing. You want to have a slot machine. And what I think about here is correlating it to nurturing your audience. This is your email funnel, right? Once you get me on your email list, which everybody needs to be wanting to generate leads, it's a must, okay? It is a must to generate leads. Nurture your audience. So a very simple funnel. Don't let the word funnel mix you all up. You want to simply have something where you stand in contact with them. If it's a once a week, or twice a week, or whatever the case may be, have something where you can nurture your audience. Out of sight, out of mind. Think about a slot machine. You keep hitting and hitting and hitting. And many times we stay at that one machine. So because we think it's about to hit, right? Like you go, like, I don't know if you guys, especially like the older generation, my grandmother she'll be at a machine and then like maybe that machine didn't hit, right? So she'll get up and go to another machine, like, and try that out. But what happens is she goes back to that other machine, making sure didn't nobody else hit it, right? Same concept with business. Think about like how many email lists you're on, how many people are reaching out to you, right? So you want to stay in front. Like I want to stay in front of my clients so the next, marketer they don't hit there, right? So I stay in front, out of sight, out of mind. So nurture your audience. So those are the 4 strategies that you want to make sure that you do. You want to make sure that you're shooting your shot on a consistent basis, shooting your shot every single day. All right. Turn on your cocky every single day, showing up as that person every single day. All right. What was the other one? Shooting your shot was crabs. Blackjack was turn on your cocky. Story selling. I promise you, try it a couple times, it'll work. And then nurturing your audience. So now it's playtime. All right. It's playtime. Let's kind of get into it. Right. This is actually me at the casino a long time ago, like maybe like 5 years ago, but I found that picture. I was like, oh my God, like we have to use it here. This is at the roulette table. 10K, right? That's the bet. It's a very simple strategy. A very simple strategy. You just have to play and play to win. Those 4 rules, bet on you, right? Know your hand. Like you have to know your hand and be able to play your hand. Third, you want to have your poker face, right? I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, twiddling my fingers, like hoping that it's gonna hit. Like I'm going in confident, like this is gonna hit. I'm showing up as my best self every time every time, right? Even coming here, right? Showing up, having all these technical issues, showing up, turning on my cocky right here, right now, right? And the 4th one is nurturing your audience. Keep them hitting. Keep going, because eventually it will hit. You're going to win the big goal. All right. You will win. So I'm going to bring this home really quick. This is my saying, marketing does not have to be complicated. All you need is creative marketing strategies. That's it. That's all you need is a creative marketing strategy, and it's gonna make it do what it do. And you have to show up and show out, and you have to be bombing what you do. But creativity happens to be one of my superpowers. So I literally am giving different ways to win with me, right? If you guys remember earlier, I showed you guys my hand with the February content calendar. I showed you with the lead is right, and I showed you with my coaching. But I told you the hand that I'm playing, and that's the February content calendar. So when you guys see me talk about it, like even in this moment, I'm not pushing the lead is right. I'm not pushing coaching right now. I'm pushing what I'm pushing because that's the focus. And if I want to hit XYZ, that's what I'm doing. So here's the details of it, you guys. If I don't have time to send it in this particular aspect of it, I will at least give it to Desiree so she can give you guys a link. But if you click the link in my bio, if you guys find me on whatever platform, you can definitely get it. But it kind of breaks down what's included in it. But that's that. There's also a component of the engagement party. So this is like an additional like extra if you will. We meet every Thursday, which is like right now. They're actually in a session right now. Then I'm gonna join them for the remaining of the party. And I'm gonna like my goal is to like 10x their engagement, right? So if you got 5 likes, or I don't actually focus on likes. Let's say you got 5 DMs last month on XYZ strategy or XYZ content, I'm gonna help you get 15, right? 15, which ultimately you should be able to close the deal. If someone's DMing you about X, Y, and Z, they want to buy, right? So we'll get that. Like it's some really cool creative strategies there. Let's talk about why I did not talk about the lead is right. The next live. So the lead is right, for anybody wondering. My grandmother is a big influence to my life. This is actually centered around the Price is Right, for those that know the Price is Right. I was trying to figure out something creative to come up with the new masterclass, and this is what I came up with. This does not happen until March the 21st. Why would I push this today when I can push this right now? You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm focused. So in March, my focal product will be different. I'll be focusing in on lead generation. Does that make sense? Because that's what's happening the next go round. I didn't focus on, this is from the masterclass last night, guys. I guess you guys, you can see at this moment, these dates are not set in stone. I'm actually changing this up a little bit, but this is something else I'll be pushing, like the Marketing Spring Fling, the tour, but this isn't like my focus. If I'm going to focus on the 10K. I mean, not the 10K. I'm focused on 10K always, but I'll be focused in on the content calendar. The content calendar. All right. So let me I know it's 8:00, but let's chat it up real quick. I got about 7 minutes, so we can see, if any questions or comments, whatever that may pop up. Let me hear.
Let me go first, because this was just so amazing. Thank you so much, sis. My question for you has always been like, how do you come up with these themes and just all of this creativity? Like how do you trigger that each month? Do you just go by the seasons?
That is, yeah, kinda. I just kind of go whatever my mind comes up with. Like, I feel like anybody can create anything, like relate anything to your business in any way, shape, or form. So whatever that season may be, or whatever I'm going through at the time, and like our lifestyle. So like my new coaching programs are all marketing, dating, right? I'm in the dating phase of my life. So I'm able to incorporate what's happening in my personal life to my business and make it more relatable and things of that sort. So, that's another, yeah. Hopefully that answers.
And hopefully you ladies caught it. I threw the content calendar in the chat. And if anyone has any other questions.
I have a question. So like for me, I don't have a sales page or a lead page. So where would you suggest I go to create one?
MailChimp. I would go to MailChimp. It's free. That's where I would start at. I don't use MailChimp personally. Let me just make sure our preference there, but it's a great starter. It's a great starter kit, if you will. It's free. You can create a landing page, a sales page, a focus page, whatever you want to call it. You can do that all there and also be able to collect leads there as well.
Thank you.
No worries. Any other questions?
Yep, I've got one. So the lead page is just like your first touch base, and then it will provide a link for you to go deeper.
Correct. So that's where that slot machine aspect of nurturing your audience is. So like once you join my email list, now I got you, right? Think about, and I like generating leads over pushing sales first, because if I say I hit you up today, like right now, the content calendar, yeah, is on sale. It's $111.11. Okay. Maybe you get paid on Friday, or tomorrow is Friday, so you can buy it tomorrow too. But like maybe you get paid next week, right? Maybe you're not ready to buy. And so it's like, all right, I'm not ready to buy. So like, that's it. Right. But if you get me on your email list, now it's like I can start to nurture you. So when you're ready, like I'm gonna stay in front of you. If you forgot, I'm gonna stay in front of you. Hey girl, hey, you said you was ready. Like here you go. So yes, you'll be able to then to nurture your audience after you get them on your email list. Yes.
Can you give some ways you would present that? When you're speaking, I think of it in a story, in the story form that you're talking. Would you put it like on a link tree? Would you put it on a QR code? How would you do that?
All of the above.
Okay.
So my lead magnet is everywhere. I talk about it in my stories. I talk about it when I go live. I talk about it. Like right now, I told you guys to go to click the link in my bio. There's a ton of freebies there. I put it in email form. When I'm in Facebook groups, I'll share it there. So you do it everywhere. If you're out and about, you have your QR code, like scan me. There's a plethora of ways you can go about it. There's not one way to do it, but you just have to market it and get people to join it. The key component with a lead magnet is it has to be enticing, right? It has to be enticing. I have to want it. And hopefully not to offend anybody, but if you can't give away anything for free, it's going to be real, real hard to sell it, right? So your lead magnet makes your avatar, your ideal client, they want it, right? They want it. Like 10 ways to grow your email list. My avatars want to grow their email list. So they're opting in with no hesitation. I told you guys I generated over 10,000 new email subscribers in 17 days. What I was pushing at the time before my content calendars were what they are, like I wish one day I'll have to do a transformation. So last year, so it had to have been October last year. I created a content calendar. It was 31 days, a 31-day spooky content calendar, and that's what I gave away for free. So you have to be solving a problem. Like, hey, if you're struggling with content, grab this free guide. Hey, here's this, and that's what people were hopping on easily. So yeah, hopefully that made sense.
I have a question. At first, I just want to thank you for your time. But as far as marketing your product and trying to get contracts and even becoming a vendor, as far as me with my scrubs, is less more as far as presentation, like, okay, here's my flyer for your break room. Here's my business cards. Here's the information for your office manager. But should I bring like a sample to show how the scrubs is different from others to entice others? Or is it like less is more, just, here is the flyer, here's his business card, check out the website, check out the platforms. Like how would you go about with that as far as not over crowding them with material?
I would focus. That goes back to that the power of one. So you can go and you can do all those different marketing tactics, give your business card, have a sample, whatever, but you want to focus in on your best seller, right? So if the scrubs are it, focus on the benefits of the scrub. Talk about the different colors of the scrub. Like that's going to be your focus. Now you want to go ahead and, shoot your shot with the scrubs. You want to go ahead and, send a proposal about the scrubs. Like it's all focused on that. Don't send me to your website. Like I don't want to go there. I hate, like that's probably one of my biggest pet peeves with business owners. Like everybody, and I get it. I don't get it actually, so I can't lie. But I understand. I guess I can understand in some way, shape, or form, because we're programmed like, all right, I need to sell. Let me post my link. Let me post my link. Let me post my link. No, don't sell us. Tell us, right? Tell us the benefits of XYZ. Like that's what you do. That's how you make it. That's how you make it. Like I'm not selling you guys anything. Do I have a business? Am I selling the content calendar? Absolutely. But I'm telling you guys, like I'm telling you how to do it. And that's how you start to make it do what it do. Somebody said you don't need a website. Yeah, you definitely don't need a website to sell.
All right, thank you.
All right. Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Hey, Dominique, I have one last question really quick. I'm a licensed insurance agent independently. So I don't necessarily need a sales page per se because I need them to more or less book a call. And so I understand the email, the funnel. What would you say a good freebie would be? Like I've done, a blog post, but 3 reasons why you need insurance, 3 ways to help, decide what you need. But you being in the industry, do you have any key ideas on ways that I could even target people that want to be agents versus people that would be clients and buying the life insurance?
Okay, so you want to, so here's the key component is your lead magnet needs to be something that entices your audience. So insurance is my background. This is something I used to teach very heavily. So what is something, and if I don't know if you just sell life insurance, I only heard the life aspect of it. So what is something that your avatar, whoever your avatar is, what is something that they're looking to gain from being an insurance agent or buying life insurance, right? The top thing that comes off the top of my head is like generational wealth, right? So something to entice them would be like how to create generational wealth, right? One of those ways, remember your lead magnet should lead people to your paid products and services. One of those ways is to get a life insurance policy. Call me to learn more. Set up a consultation to learn more. That's how you're leading people to your paid products and services.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm on the right track then. I just needed you to confirm that for me. Thank you.
Perfect.
Dominique, I have one last one. Someone just wants to know what's a lead magnet for a mindset coach, and then we'll end it here, ladies.
So what is something, again, as I'm thinking about it, like think about what your avatar is looking to gain. The key to marketing is marketing to the problem you solve or the desire that you fulfill. All right. So what are the three, like write out three, this is actually going to be my new masterclass coming up. So if you guys come to it, you guys already get a insight here. Write out 3 things that that your avatar is struggling with, right? So your avatar, your ideal client. So if you sell lingerie, like maybe they're struggling with, being sexy. If maybe they struggling with, their confidence, or I don't know, right? Their intimacy, whatever that may be. Say you are the mindset coach. Your avatar is obviously struggling with mindset. They're struggling with maybe procrastination or whatever, like whatever those key things that they're struggling with, write that down. Then come up with 3 tips. That's your lead magnet. That's an easy fix, right? 10 ways to be more productive in your business. That's something. 10 ways to prevent a negative mindset. 10 ways to be more confident about XYZ. Whatever that is that your P4 is struggling with, that's what you want to focus in on. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sis. This was so bomb. Thank you so much.
You guys are welcome. I have to drop. Definitely join the group. Follow me. Grab the content calendar. The first content planning session is Saturday, and then the engagement party is every Thursday. But all right, y'all, I have to run. Hopefully you guys found this to be helpful. I'll leave you guys with this. This is what I end and start everything with. We, right? That's you. I wish y'all could see me right now. Y'all can't even see me because I'm pointing at you, okay? You and me, we are way too bomb not to be bomb, and we're way too bomb to be letting people with half our potential show us up and show us out. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, y'all. All right, go be bomb.
Come on, sis.
Around, okay?
Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you. Whew, that was so amazing.
That was, and I love that it was fast. Woo,
yes,
I love it.
Yes. This was definitely amazing, ladies. Let me go ahead and stop
thank you.
it.